I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, welcome to the Go Fishing Show. We're having to play music. This poor company's like me. If you try to order any tackle, you're not going to get it. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
5 weeks they haven't even started pulling my last order I gave.
Wow.
My main company that has 90% of my store, I haven't heard from them in 3 weeks. And they got a little piece here for this. Still got to turn it up. I'm not hearing anything.
No.
Okay, there we go. A little bit, just a hair more. There we go. And they turn it. Okay. Okay. Anyway, they're trying to get one piece, and it's probably made in China too. Like,
right.
Good luck.
Yeah. I live over by ABT, and I went in there a couple days ago looking for something, and Carmen was like, we can't get anything, and
you can't even talk to anybody to beg them to send you anything. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Number is 904-831-1023.
I don't remember anybody pulling your chain. Okay.
Pulling that chain, baby.
Yeah, my birthday was in May.
Happy birthday.
Okay. And, of course, my tag was due. But then the state said, we'll give you 30 more days.
Is that all they gave you?
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen to what he's just paid.
So I make my appointment to go to the tag agency since they're opening, and it's not open until
late fees.
Sometime in July I can go in and get my tag that's due in May that was extended to June.
Right.
So I said I better get a tag. So I go online. My tag cost $56.10. My tag service fee was $19.95.
Wow.
Oh, well, don't even say wow yet. Agency fee, $3. Credit card convenience fee, $2.50. Shipping and handling of this little piece of paper, $3.95. And since I am late, they put a rush fee on it of $6.95 again, for a total for my $56.10 tag of $92.45.
God, what a deal!
What a deal! And what's happened, I think, is that
we got a convention to pay for, Rick.
Hey,
I think that the state of Florida could not keep up with the demand online, so they hired. Thank you for using etags.com.
Right.
So either I just got screwed out of $92.45.
So we're giving the finger to E-Tag. They're number one.
Well, now if a policeman pulls me over, I hand them this piece of paper and say, I paid you double.
Right.
So,
does this cover 2 years?
No, that was 1 year. And that didn't even cover my boat. I ain't even done my boat yet. It's still got a May.
Well, they ship it by water, so it'll take a little longer.
Yeah.
They might print it in China.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're going to have a fuel embargo fee or something for
Something
it.
like that. Can you believe that?
Wow.
So, guys, if you're late, I think it's cheaper just to go ahead and take the ticket than it would be to get it online. Boy. So, anyway, welcome to the Gone Fishing Show. And a lot of stuff's happening in the fishing community. And one of them, Jeff just brought it up, is Carmen at
ABT.
Yeah, Arlington Bait Tackle. She's like me. We cannot get anything in. I mean, nothing.
She said she did find a new supplier here, this local, with hooks and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, we found some people on the side that we're dealing with now. That's the only way we're getting anything in. But where it used to be, you could put an order in for $1,000. You had 30 days to pay it. Buddy, when they drop it off now,
it's COD.
COD, buddy. You better have some money piled up.
That check.
You better have some money piled up in that checking account to get your inventory built up. It's unbelievable. And so, also, I have a little granddaughter, who we call our miracle baby. She was born at 1 pound.
Wow, that's
I mean,
really small.
She laid
To
in
the palm of your hand.
palm of your hand.
Yep.
Second day, she was less than 1 pound. She's 15 years old today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, kid.
That is Carson. And
And where's Carson live?
She's living in Texas. I don't like it. I don't
Right.
like it at all.
Well, I mean,
I
it
want
is
my
Texas.
daughter to hear that I don't like it at all. I
Yeah.
want my grandchildren back here. But she's learning to ride horses, and she does.
I don't like those things.
She's on that what do you call it? Bull, mechanical bull.
Okay.
She can ride that.
Well, at least they're
That's
not in the
better than a real
northeast
one.
or northwest, rather.
Hey, I want Carson to call me if she's listening. What's the number, Joe?
904-831-1023. 904-831-1023. Ask for the old man behind the microphone.
Yes, sir. I want my baby Carson to give me a call. You hear that, Ashley? That's my daughter, Ashley, her and her husband, Brian. They moved out to Texas. I wish they were back home. But you know what? My daughter's last name is Buttersworth. So Carson's Little Miss Buttersworth. She's about 5'4".
Let me guess. She's sweet.
God knows.
Woo!
Boy,
Was that
she
good?
is. That is
Sweet.
my terror grandchild.
Or sticky. She's sticky.
Yeah, I've got one.
She'll stick you if you don't shut up, buddy.
I got one of them.
5'4". She played she made the basketball team for many years, but now the other girls are just passing her by. I guess getting too much taller. And but she's one of my 6 grandchildren that I love, and that's the reason I fight against everything to try to keep alive. Those 6 grandchildren, I miss them. I know it's been great too. I've been watching Eddie Kabler, and I've been watching a lot on Facebook. Fathers taking sons fishing.
Yep.
That is so good, people. Maybe this pandemic woke up some people about how short life could be and how hard it could be. And seeing more and more people spend time with their kids and spending time out in the water together. There's no better place to go than go fishing together. So, guys, take a kid fishing this weekend.
Oh yeah. And I think this weekend is the free freshwater fishing in Florida. I think it was 2 weeks ago was the saltwater, the free weekend.
Jeff, I'm getting so old I got to hold my cup with 2 hands nowadays.
Right? There's a straw right there.
Is it plastic? It's not plastic, is it?
Probably.
Get it out of here. We can't have plastics in here.
What about your straw?
That's steel straw. It's red steel.
It's still
Red
strong.
steel.
My mic's going on and off, Joe. On and off, on and off.
That's good. We ain't got to hear you. Your mic.
Not my mic, but my earphones. I'm sorry.
Your headphones? Yeah, no, we hear you just fine, Rick.
Okay.
We'll say hey to my friend Jackie. She's up in North Carolina. She's listening to us. She shared our Boxcast show here. So we appreciate that, Jackie.
So it's all working, guys, except my computer's not working.
Yeah.
I'm getting Joe to buy me a new one when he goes. So
Right?
he orders me a computer every year. It's either me or Terry. Somebody's got to have a computer. And
Well, you get him a computer and you can't see through the screen anyway because he never cleans the screen. It just,
Right.
he's got French fry grease on it.
It gets dirty. He buys the new one.
Fish eggs and guts and grease and.
I play a lot of games on my computer, so my fingerprints are all over it. Love it. My phone's even worse.
See, I don't have a touch screen on my computer.
All right, Jeff. What's going on with these fish you came up with on online the other day? I saw some big old flatties. Or was it just you were holding them way out in front of you like...
long arbor?
Yeah.
A little bit, but, who doesn't
That would have been a nice aggregate for the flounder pounder. One more.
Yeah, one more. Well, I had another one that would have gone with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's good.
Yeah, I had a 4 over 19, and the 2 big ones were, 6.5 pound range.
Oh, by the way, Keith's back. I'm happy to have him
nice.
back. Yep.
Me too. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Keith.
And
is he actually gonna
working with the old man was killing me?
Now?
What's that?
Working with the old man. I thought he was talking to me.
No, I think he was talking to me, but who knows? He's talking to both of us.
Yeah. It's called
somebody has.
It's called selective hearing.
Pull Joe's chain today.
Right.
I mean,
904-831-1023, 904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing radio show on Sunny 102.3 FM. We are online. I guess we're online. I haven't really even checked.
Now you can turn off Joe's mic.
I think we are.
Okay. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
I thought you were going to turn it off.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty, your home, your future. Our commitment.
Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's Intracoastal Waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the Intracoastal Waterway. Call 223-4757. Online at palmcovemarina.com. You've been wanting a reputable trolling motor shop in the beaches area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just 1 block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, Eddie, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it. Because we're hurt. We could do $1,000 an hour if I had any inventory. They said you go over to Academy and walk through the fishing hut, and all you see is pegs, and pegs.
It was pretty empty. I was there.
Bob Cass said hey as well. Thank you, Bob.
So it's terrible. Did y'all know? This to me I found very, very interesting. This is a article written by Mark R. Howard. More than 50 years ago, I took a ride on the Ocklawaha River. That's the river coming past.
Ocklawaha?
Yeah, that's probably
that word.
Yeah, that word. In north central Florida. That's the one that comes off the Rodman Dam,
The Ocklawaha.
Courtesy of a classmate whose parents owned a boat. The river meanders north and eastward from near Silver Springs and feeds into the St. Johns about 65 miles south of Jacksonville. In the 1800s and the early 1900s, steamboats, which I never knew that, steamboats carrying the likes, and they might make this river dry up because Ulysses Grant went down it. So it might be, McCurry might sneak out tonight at 3 o'clock and dry the river up. And Thomas Edison. And since Thomas Edison was riding with Grant, they might turn all of our lights out. I don't know. Okay. Stop laughing. Anyway, they travel up the Black.
Oh, God, Joe's snorting. I thought only girls did that.
He says, I remember a couple things about my trip. First, the river was beautiful and very curvy, twisting and turning every couple of hundred yards like a corkscrew. And second, my friend's father began drinking early in the day and liked going fast, and he navigated one bend too abruptly, and I nearly went out over the side. Okay, let me get back to this. This is good, though. The only thing memorable about my trip is that had happened while the river was still intact before the construction of the Rodman Dam. And I did not know that the Rodman Dam is now named Kirkpatrick Dam. Did y'all know that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, and that's the new name of it. Which chopped off.
How did they do that?
I have no idea. I guess.
Do they have a monument there or something that they tore down?
I guess Curry got up at 3 o'clock.
Won't be there long.
I guess Curry got up at 3 o'clock and renamed it. And which chopped off the river about 9 miles from the St. Johns, a little east of a community called Orange Springs. Today, on the east side of the dam, the old river still curls and twirls towards the St. Johns with a very reduced flow. On the west side, the river dead ends into 9,500 acres reservoir behind the dam.
Reservoir.
Yeah. That's the area. Why dam up a scenic river? And now he is pro opening up the river again. I figured into the visions of creating a ship canal across the Florida that dated back. The Cross-Florida Barge Canal started. The idea started in the early 1800s. I didn't know that. During the Depression, Franklin Roosevelt seized on the idea of a cross-Florida canal as a public works project, and work began in the 1930s. But a coalition that included environmentalists and businessmen shut it down. Supporters of the canal didn't give up in the early 1960s. Now, this is what I remember. They secured funding to resume work. I remember them trying to start the Cross-Florida Barge Canal.
Back in the 70s or something?
60s, yeah. 60s. In the 60s. They secured the funding to resume work. The route used the St. Johns, then parts of the river, and a series of man-made locks, channels, and lakes to reach the Gulf. Presidents John F. Kennedy and Lyndon Johnson, both Democrats, supported the project. Johnson attended the groundbreaking of the Cross-Florida Barge Canal in 1964. The Rodman Dam and Reservoir, part of the Barge Canal infrastructure, were finished by 1968, choking off the what river, Joe?
Ocklawaha.
Thank you. Flooding a cypress forest and drowning 20 springs. They said there's 20 springs underneath the reservoir that are not working or flowing like they should. So, again, that's...
well, that's just a valve right there. All you got to do is just loosen the valve on it.
Okay. Opponents of the canal fought back. I'm not even going to argue with you. In 1971, an environmental group got a federal court injunction blocking further construction. And that's the Cross-Florida Barge Canal, and that's when it died. It was in 1971. They were led by Marjorie Harris Carr, a determined naturalist from Bonita Springs, who managed to get a zoology degree. Now, I'm going to ask you about this.
A zoology degree at?
Guess where?
Let me see. University maybe of Florida?
Yes.
Very good.
And what
do you know the history of the University of Florida?
I was about to ask you.
They got the best darn football game team in the whole wide world.
Did you know that it was only when Florida State was a girls only school? Florida was
still is, yeah.
Florida was a only boys school. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why they play with each other. They do. Twice a year.
Anyway, she got it before women were allowed to study there. Okay. President Richard Nixon, a Republican, he killed the project the same year. But while the canal died, the dam and the lake didn't. They developed it to a very fishable area and to form of bass fishermen who angle for a trophy fish that grow larger while holding among the cypress stumps on the lake bottom. Did you realize that the Rodman Reservoir was in the top 10 bass fishing locations in the country?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day it was, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a lot of people, including the river keeper, that is wanting to bust the dam open.
Right.
And
that would ruin a lot of lives.
Well, there's a lot of people
A
have
lot
their
of people
business.
built their lives around Rodman.
And you know, I'm fighting. I'm getting ready to fight the government pretty heavy. Our local
Late
cities,
60s, middle 70s, Rodman was happening. That was the place to go fish.
and evidently it still is. It's still the top 10 in the country.
Yep. Hey, our buddy Kevin Larcy's listening. How you doing, Kevin?
And but the bass fishing is getting very popular again, and a lot of our listeners who are around saltwater all the time, you're seeing them coming in with pictures of nice bass that they're catching in some of these retention ponds.
I've almost thought about rigging up a rod and going and throwing something in some fresh water again.
I would love to know how to go freshwater fishing.
I keep forgetting to go. I told you I'm going to come around back here one Friday.
All it is, I mean, bass fishing and fishing for reds,
About
with
the same,
jigs
yeah.
and stuff, it's pretty much the same. You know, working a lure or working a jig or, you know, a worm on a weighted
Or a
hook
frog.
or something like that, or a frog. You know, I mean, a lure's a lure. You know, you can catch fish. You know, there's fish, different species everywhere that, you know, it's pretty much catching a fish. That's the way I look at it.
But anyway, Rodman has a history. I didn't realize it was that much of a history, and I didn't realize it was.
It's a really neat place.
I didn't realize it was in the top 10 in the country in bass fishing.
Well, now Richard Pendle would know that because Richard is pretty old fella, and he would know the history of the Rodman.
I might have known it, but I forgot it.
Yeah. Now Richard Pendle's probably up in his 70s
forgot
now.
more than I can remember.
You got me on that one, buddy. I agree with that. Yeah. Thank God my truck remembers the way home.
Yeah. Yeah, mine used to.
But anyway, for the bass fishermen, they are still trying very, very hard to destroy the Rodman Dam and bring the river back. Now, I don't know if the river's brought back, if the bass would still be there or in the river, or would they...
Well, they would start migrating.
Somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are going to stay in that area. But, I mean, that's thousands of acres that would...
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't even imagine what it would be like
Not
as a
having the dam.
river now. You know what I mean? Because you drain all that water out of that, and it's just going to be a savanna. It's basically, you know.
When the springs would come back, they say, come back to life and build the river in. And,
Right. But would it be sort of like
that I don't know.
Like the Swanee or something? Would it be just like a river that goes and goes and goes?
When was the last time you were down around our aquifers and all? You know, are they filled up at all? Remember, you go down the road, look over, you see the docks are still in dry land.
Well,
is any of them filled up at all? Yeah, Keystone.
Like Keystone down in that area.
Gold Head and all that around there.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to go to Camp Immokalee.
Right.
When I was a kid. And, you know, the water back then, I mean, the lakes were beautiful back then. They used to water ski up underneath between Little Brooklyn and Big Brooklyn. You could water ski underneath the bridge and stuff.
Well, you remember Gold Head State Park and all that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all that. That was just thriving with water. And now you go down there and it's like...
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Arun is listening. How you doing, Arun? You gotta call us and tell us where all of the flounder are.
You know what?
Rummelingham.
I used to love to have him on the show.
Yeah.
I try to get him in here, but he's working so hard. You know, he's just a hard worker.
I know. I don't even see his fishing pictures anymore. Yeah. I think he's just hiding out.
He's planting vegetables in the yards, what he's doing. 904-831-1023, 904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Stand by. We're going to return shortly. Hold on.
As we enter into our new normal, we find some things changing, like the basic handshake. It's just not sanitary. So what will take its place? Will we revive the tradition of wearing hats and simply dip the brim of our hats at each other? Man, maybe we can just stand back and suspiciously eye each other. Perhaps we can learn from our dogs and approach one another sniffing. To detect the smell of sanitizer. What were you thinking? Whatever the new normal looks like, we'll adapt. This message brought to you by
Car stereos are the perfect gift. Hoffman's Car Stereo has served Clay and surrounding counties for years with name brand car stereos. Hoffman's can sell all makes and models. If they sell a radio, they'll install it for free. Hoffman's Car Stereo is locally owned and operated, so you deal direct with the owners. Hoffman's Car Stereo for car stereo accessories and video. 1232 Blanding Boulevard, Orange Park South. Call 375-9018. 375-9018.
These are unprecedented times, which are causing a lot of stress and financial worry for millions of Americans. But here's some good news. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, Optima Tax Relief can reduce the stress in your life by helping you resolve your tax debt right from the safety of your own home. Make no mistake, you don't want to ignore the IRS right now. They can take your paycheck and everything you work so hard for. But with Optima on your side, you may qualify for help that saves you thousands. They're tax professionals specialize in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for taxpayers across the nation. So now's the time for tax help you need, for tax help you trust. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders, for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
I've always wanted to learn another language, so I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and soon you're putting words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. I can't wait to use my Spanish skills in real life. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com or download the Babbel app. That's BABBEL.com.
Here's a message from Sharon Mills, Realtor with Watson Realty Corporation. While we're all faced with challenges dealing with the unanticipated COVID-19 virus, Sharon Mills hopes you remain safe, healthy, and most of all, encouraged. This drastic shift in lifestyle can cause a lot of stress. While most of us have never experienced anything like this pandemic, think of the difficult things we've already conquered. Although we couldn't see the forest for the trees, we remained standing and found the worst behind us. This too shall pass. Don't lose sight of your hopes and dreams. This is a time to dream bigger, for this is America, where dreams never die. On the other side of this, let's not just exist, but thrive. Remember, those who keep moving and have faith when everyone else stops will get closer to their dreams faster. Sharon Mills Realtor wants to hear your dreams. Call her. She's there for you at 904-534-6087. 534-6087.
let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we are back.
Okay, guys. Yeah, here's something I've never done before. I don't even eat them. Bay scallop season opens June 15th. Have y'all ever been scalloping?
I don't catch them, but I eat them.
I've never been, but last year I was over in Steinhatchee a couple of times, and we saw them, looking off the side of the boat. And
well, June 15th in Dixie County and a portion of Taylor County. It opens up there.
And what do you get, like a quart of them or something?
Okay, the 2020 recreational bay scallop season for Dixie and portion of Taylor County opens June 15th and will remain open through Labor Day. Okay, this includes all state waters from the Swanee River, speaking of that.
Yep.
I got to get Joe to look at this one. Penhalloway River includes the towns of Keaton Beach and Steinhatchee.
Yep.
Okay. The daily bag limit from June 15th to 30 in this area is 1 gallon of whole scallops in shell or 1 cup shucked per person.
Man, a whole cup.
Or 5 gallons whole or 2 pints shucked per vessel. So, yeah, it's not a whole bunch. Okay.
I mean, I'd rather just go buy them.
I think so.
Yeah.
A lot of people enjoy diving and, getting them.
Yeah.
Well, you got your sea scallops, which are the biggies. Those are the big old big ones.
Those are the good ones.
And then you got your bay scallops, which are the little ones.
Exactly.
Little ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, there's businesses over there in Steinhatchee that's what these guys do is they'll clean your scallops for you. You bring them to them, and then you pay them to clean them. Like,
go buy some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially...
They ain't cheap now.
From July 1 through Labor Day...
$15 a pound?
So July 1 through Labor Day in this area and all season long in other areas when open. Regular bag and vessel limits apply. Regular season limits are 2 gallons of whole bay scallops in the shell or 1 pint of bay scallop meat per person. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you go to a nice restaurant, you get like maybe a half a dozen of them, which it's a lot for the big giant sea scallops, because they're very rich. To me, they're rich.
Bay scallops are the size of a penny.
Yeah, bay scallops are like you get in a platter at certain restaurants, but you get the big sea scallops, and I mean, you get a half a dozen of those, and that's a good meal with everything else, baked potato and all that stuff. So.
I don't know. You are old. Yeah. Half a dozen of those is like an appetizer.
Oh no. They're just, to me, they're very, very rich. I can only eat so many of them. Now,
I'll tell you what. I love fried scallops.
Fried scallops. Yeah. And I like the fried bay scallops, the little small one.
When I was in Vegas,
it's like popcorn shrimp.
I went to Hell's Kitchen over in Vegas and had the seared scallops. And they were pretty good, but they gave you like 3 of them.
Right.
I was like, that's just like getting me going.
Yeah, you get blackened, you get fried, you get baked, broiled. So
nothing like the fried ones though. That just seals in everything.
Yeah. Okay, it seems like the different counties are open at different times.
Yep.
Joseph Bay, Gulf County, is August 16th through September 24th. Franklin County through northwestern Taylor County, including Lannert, Lanark, and St. Mark's is July 1 through September 24th. Levy, Citrus, and Hernando counties, including Cedar Key, Crystal River, and Homosassa, July 1 through September 24th, and Pasco County is open for 10 days starting the third Friday in July. Okay, so that's all the different races.
I wonder if scallops migrate. I don't really know much about them. I don't know if they're out farther during colder months and then move up.
When you catch the scallops, the first thing that you take off is the legs. So the legs have got to come off.
So
and then the arms
they don't
come
run
off
from you.
Right. No, the legs and the arms come off the scallops, and then that way they can't travel any further.
What about the claws?
The claws, they don't have any claws. They just got legs and arms.
No fingers or toes?
No fingers or toes, just legs and arms. They have a knee.
Do they got an elbow?
Oh, y'all think I'm kidding, don't you? Google it, baby. Google it. Google a clam. Look what a clam looks like.
I know what a clam looks like. We're talking about
a scallop. Look, Google scallop. Tell me a scallop doesn't have arms and legs.
DJ Cavler.
How do you think they travel? They just can't go with the tide.
They puff, man. Come on.
That's called puffers.
Y'all are so easy, man. I swear.
DJ Cavler, Eddie's brother, is heading scalloping Friday through Sunday.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I told you a lot of people do it.
Hey, Joe Dion is watching us.
Who is?
Joe Dion.
Yeah, I'm watching y'all.
That guy.
Oh.
Said Eddie, Joe, and 3 others are watching you.
I got you.
All right.
I think it's a few more than that, though.
Okay, here's another thing of interest. God, somebody pulled his chain today.
If I wasn't here, we'd be getting calls for misspelling cities and states and rivers, and that's not the way it's pronounced.
We haven't spelled any of them.
Oh, pronunciation.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
The Oklahoma.
The ICAST 2020 will be held July 13th through the 17th, 2020.
Online.
You're right. The last few months have been a roller coaster ride for everyone. One thing we know for sure is that anglers old and new took to the water, resulting in dramatic growth in participation numbers and tackle sales in late April and May, which is exactly true.
Yep.
Right into June. At the American Sport Fishing Association, we keep our sights focused on the ensuring that the recreational fishing industry remains strong today with an eye to the future. Well, they better get their eyes open because the tackle industry right now is terrible as far as big guys go. And so they're going to have, to that end, I'm extending a personal invitation. This is from the president of the ICAST. Personal invitation to everyone to join us July 13th through the 17th for ICAST 2020 online. So you can look it up, see how you can get a hold of it.
So all of the people that have always said, man, I want to go to ICAST and they can't get credentials, you're going to be able to go this year.
This year you can go.
Yep.
In the comfort of your own home.
Yep.
That's it. You sit there and have a beer while you're sitting there. Have a Coke while you're sitting there.
I got the base scallop thing. DJ says it's a good time, more about time on the water, and great times.
And that's what everybody says. A lot of people enjoy it.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it. I'll tell you another big season that a lot of people enjoy are the, what's it called, the mini lobster season or lobster season?
The mini season.
Mini season? Yeah. A lot of people go there, and a lot of the box stores used to have measuring things for the lobsters and all kinds of
ticklers and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that.
They put them out, during the lobster season.
I used to walk into Red Lobster and hopefully
and you went over
I was
to
waiting
the
on
tank
I was waiting on
the lobster.
The girl there that usually sits at the door and checks everybody in or whatever for the tables. I was hoping she'd turn her back. I was the hostess, because I was going to take all them lobsters out there and run with them, let them go. I just hate to see them with taped up and everything. It just I hated it.
Be free, be free,
yeah.
And
free to lobster,
and then throw them in the freshwater lake.
That's Joe.
Or throw them out in the ocean at 83 degrees. They'll be done in an hour or so. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but
Rick, turning a little color on.
Missing ICAST this year. That's sort of depressing.
I know it is.
I got my rejection letter a couple days ago. Hey, sorry, we've canceled your credentials for this year.
Yeah.
Horrible. But hey, just think it'll save you all that walking this year, though.
Well,
Rick and his banjo music.
We're in Tennessee. We're in Tennessee again.
Now we got some other good music coming up now. Well, DJ, you have a good time this weekend, buddy. I hope you get your limit of scallops over there. I'm sure you're going to the hatch.
904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. Give us a shout. You're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. We are in Jacksonville, Florida, and we are streaming live on Facebook. Just type in a Gone Fishing Show, and you'll see Rick's ugly mug. Stand by. We'll be right back.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com. Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit downsouth.lures.com. That's downsouthLures.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
I don't know Jackie, but I sure like Jackie.
Yeah. She was one of my fellow cooks when I was in the Coast Guard.
Well, she called Joe an old fish tail.
Hey, we also got Ginger Lee Loves to Fish from Facebook is watching the show.
Joe, to answer your question, Mike, scallops do not migrate. That's an old fish tail.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they do propel. You were right about that.
But they do have arms and legs.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, they stay close to the grass beds where they were born.
Well, there was a long time that I lived within 4 blocks of where I was brought home from the hospital for 70 years.
Well, yeah, that's because people lived in neighborhoods.
I never left the beach. Just never left. Never left. And
I couldn't live at the beach now.
Oh, I'm so mad at the beach. They're another form of government that decides that they live in an ivory tower. If you want something, you can go kiss their rear end and sit down in their office. But they're not going to come out and talk to you.
Personally, I just get upset a lot of times when it's Townie goes home, Townie go home, Townie go home. And
I remember that back in the 70s.
Well, it's still
Townies go home.
Yeah, don't cross the river and go over. Yeah, if it wasn't
Joe, you know where I parked my car?
Yeah,
they blocked me and Doug Schultz off in parking that. That spot has been there for 50 years, 70 years since his dad opened that business. It's one or two very small commercial areas in Jacksonville Beach. But did they come out and talk to see if there's a way to work it out? Nah.
Yeah.
They just put up the post. They snuck out at 3 o'clock last night and put posts up. And I'm not kidding you. They're up.
You mean where you were?
Where I parked
really?
across the street? Yeah, me and Doug parked across the street. Yeah.
What, to walk to the beach?
No,
at the
we
shop.
parked at the shop because we have such limited parking.
Oh, yeah.
And since the smart people of Jacksonville Beach opened up a restaurant back in the back where the boaters go, the traffic on that road is
it's horrendous over there. Yeah.
And so, once again, they, we live in a dictator country, really. A strong city manager can do whatever he wants to do until 4 people in the council get tired of him and want to fire him.
Yeah.
And the council doesn't do nothing but set policy. The city manager is the dictator and god of Jacksonville Beach.
As always has been. Look, who is he? The other one that was there before, is he still the same?
No, he's gone.
He's gone, okay.
He retired, though.
Right, okay.
When I was in the council, I got 3 votes and fired the one we had.
Okay.
I don't like that form of government, but unfortunately, it's the best form for the city of Jacksonville Beach. Is the only form for it, I guess.
Well,
anyway,
if I was back out at the beach, I would want to be where I grew up, over at First and Bowles.
Yes, it's a good area.
Yep.
Okay, first of all, people, the red snapper season starts June the 11th in Gulf states and federal waters.
For how long? Like 40 days or something?
Yeah, they got something like 40 days. The recreational red snapper season will start June the 11th. And Gulf states and federal waters will remain open until July 25th.
So that includes Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
And Florida.
And Florida. Yes.
I'm excited to announce who is this by. I don't know who it's by. Anyway, it says, I am excited to announce the beginning of the Florida recreational red snapper season in state and federal Gulf waters beginning Thursday, June the 11th. Oh, by Ron DeSantis, which I do. That's one guy I do like. Florida is the fishing capital of the world, and we are proud to welcome Floridians and visitors to participate in red snapper season.
In our 4 days?
No, this is the West Coast.
Oh, the West Coast.
The West Coast.
I'd like to see what he says about our 4 days.
Yeah. If you plan to fish for red snapper in the Gulf state or federal waters, including Monroe County, from a private recreational vessel, even if you are exempt from fishing license requirements, you must sign up as a Gulf Reef Fish Angler or State Reef Fish Angler. So there's another thing that you got to sign up for. After signing up after July 1st, annual renewal required. The Gulf Reef Fish Angler designation will be expanded statewide and renamed State Reef Fish Angler starting July 1.
Is it fee free?
I do not know.
Is there any fees?
To learn, I paid them all already for everybody, man. To learn more, visit myfwc.com, Marine, and click on Recreational Regulations, then Gulf Reef Fish Survey or State Reef Fish Survey under Reef Fish. Okay, so that's for the west coast or the Gulf Coast of the state of Florida. And what you have to do, and it's a much longer season than our 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Big time.
We'll talk about that in the next hour.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got a little fishing report from Captain Chris from out at, he's over on the Hector Drive side.
Yeah.
And he had a banner day. I tell you what, look at all these fish, Joe.
That's banner.
That's a banner day right there. They had a...
Michael Browning, I need some cameras.
They had 30 mahi, 11 red porgies, 10 triggers, 7 beeliners, a yellowtail, 2 scamps, and an AJ. And they had, look at the size of this triggerfish they got.
That's a nice one.
Yep.
That thing's
Matter of fact,
gigantic.
I had triggerfish the other day at the new restaurant I found. Yeah.
Oh, it's good eating.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure, right, it was.
What restaurant did you go to get that one at?
At Southern Seafood Restaurant.
The new one that
I see Trina eats there a lot. That's probably what Joe was doing, was trying to stalk Trina.
Well, Chris is there.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trina's partner in crime, Chris. Yeah, she's working there.
Right.
And then I went to school with the owner, or the owner's family, the Josephs.
Yeah.
Right.
What did they own before they opened that?
They've got some.
Is that who you were named after?
They've got some boat stuff and stuff, and I
thought I read that they closed down a restaurant, or that one there maybe was closed down.
Yeah, it's right next to Mudville Grill there on Monument Road.
Yeah,
maybe that's what closed. Was Mudville Grill.
Yeah.
And they closed Mudville,
and then
those guys reopened that.
Yeah, because it was February when he opened it up, and then the virus hit him and everything. But I mean, real nice place to go to. We were thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've heard a lot of
great
good things
food,
about it.
yes.
A lot of good things about that. Yeah. And Michael, you still got cameras, buddy? You still got them? All right.
I bet Big Jim's listening.
I bet he is too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook up with him later this afternoon. We're gonna work on my trailer today.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Get it fixed up.
There's a lot of people missing him.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Do we have his telephone number handy?
Jim's?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got his number.
No, I mean, read it out.
Oh, give me just a second.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of people coming into the store, and we're giving it out, but he's mobile now, guys, and a lot of people are missing the quality of work that Jim used to do.
Yeah. There he is. No, here it is right there.
Yeah.
What is it?
Jim's number is 247-1727.
That's correct.
That's a 904 area code.
And it's still known as Fat Cat Trailers.
Yeah,
Fat Cat Mobile.
Mobile trailers now.
So if anybody's got any trailer issues, or better to have them before you have an issue, get everything taken care of, give them a call, 904-247-1727.
And the correction on the restaurant I went to was Southern Coast Seafood.
Okay.
It's Southern Coast Seafood on Monument Road.
I've heard some really good things about them. Yeah,
I really have.
I haven't made it over there yet.
Inside and outside eating. Very, very clean, very nice restaurant, nice and roomy. Servers are good. People are good in there. So that was a very good first visit. And I'll be back.
And so you had trigger when you were there.
I had, I got the 3 platter thing. I got trigger, and I got shrimp, and I got oysters, all fried.
Okay.
Oh man,
yeah,
make me hungry.
Oh, I love fried oysters.
Yeah.
Right.
Those air fryers are great.
Really? I've been hearing that.
Pork chops.
Right?
Oh, came out so good.
I saw Catherine Longmire. She just posted something. She's got one, and I guess she did some wings or something a few days ago. I was like, man.
I'm going to try that next. I'm going to try that next.
It looked pretty good.
And now that I bought the fryer, and I plan on, taking a flounder home and seeing... I can't catch a flounder.
Man, you should have told me. I brought you some.
I saw those pictures and I went, "Oh my goodness!"
I give flounder away.
That was one fish that I was catching quite a bit of was flounder. Bought the fryer.
Right. Can't find the flounder. Yeah, I probably got about 6 pounds, 7 pounds of fillets sitting in my refrigerator right now.
Now, Terry caught some nice, not nice. But
yeah, tell Terry to catch you a flounder.
She don't catch flounder. She catches trout.
Oh, okay.
Bigger trout than I catch.
20 inches, huh?
At least. Oh.
Uh-oh.
That started out like La Bamba.
I know.
You can tell how old I am. La Bamba. Everybody's going, what's a La Bamba?
I remember
it was one of the most popular songs that you could not understand the word.
La Bamba.
Could not understand the word.
I'm going to kill your mama.
There's some early morning bass fishing in Trout Creek. No trout. Not even sure about that.
Hey, why are you bass fishing in Trout Creek?
Yeah.
I'd love to catch
trout.
a trout.
There's just
I'd
bass.
love to catch a trout there. Give us a call, 904-831-1023. We're going to go make some money real quick, and we'll be right back.
can give you a brand new kitchen in days, not weeks, not months. Hi, I'm Jeff Martin from Martin Appliance and Greystone Kitchens with my secret formula for your new kitchen. Quick and easy and economical. 90% of new cabinets today are painted, modern colors, crisp and clean. 90% of new countertops are granite or quartz, impeccably stylish, incredibly functional. Our secret? We swap your counters and refinish your cabinets to the color of your choice at a fraction of the cost. None of the hassle and done in days. Call Greystone Kitchens at 213-9100 for your secret solution. Come see us on Phillips Highway across from Regal Cinema. That's Greystone Kitchens and Martin Appliance. New kitchen, new appliances. And if you want new cabinets, I can do that too. I'm a licensed contractor, for crying out loud. Florida State License CGC 1526479.
What you see is what you get. Martin Appliance Family.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? The experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924. Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper, and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
The hits you've always loved on Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Guys, if you wear deck shoes, I am wearing the Scoozy shoes, the new Scoozy shoes, deck shoes. I love them. I have a hard time getting shoes on and off, and Joe told me to look for
Turn
a pair.
Turn your volume down.
It is down.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No, I have a volume for everything.
Yeah, every phone does. You have audio. You have phone volume. You have
My other one did not.
Your texts.
Yeah.
These newfangled phones.
These newfangled phones are more fingling than I am.
Man, why can't we just have it where we just plug it into a wall and hold it like we used to?
Anyway, these Scoozy shoes have made a big difference on my back, my knees, and everything.
On the boat, are you less fatigued?
Yes, that's the point I was going to make. How less fatigued I am. I could actually cross the street and start in the morning and get there before the afternoon.
Yeah, before noon. He's actually gone from one side of the street to the other.
Huh.
Joe.
That's crazy.
Because sometimes, he'll start out crossing the street at 9 a.m. and by like 5:45 that evening, he actually gets to the truck on the other side of the street. So.
No, I usually get to the store and get the money and turn around by the next morning.
So it's an improvement. Yeah, it's an improvement.
I'm serious. I was hurting that bad. And these shoes have made such a difference in the way I feel. The shoes are very light, very, very light. They're well made. They're not going to tear up. Joe owns a pair. We sold about 4 or 5 pair in the store so far. I'm redoing a whole room for clothing.
You got a size 10?
That's what I have on.
Okay.
Now, if you wear 10...
Well, I don't want to try yours.
No. If you wear 10, you might want to try a 10.5 or 11.
Right.
Okay.
They run a little small.
Yeah. And I got a size 10.5, and I wear 9s. But see, I've got it now where these shoes, I can slip them on and off my feet without untying them and everything, because he has that real nice loop in the back for old farts to grab and pull the shoe on and everything.
The old man grabber?
The old man grabber, yes. And
well, see, I can still bend over my tummy, and I see where you're having that issue, but, All right, so anyway, we're going back to...
If that made any sense to anybody, if anybody could pick up on that.
If anybody wants a good pair of comfortable boat shoes, go see Rick at Rick's Bait and Tackle. Get a pair of Scoozy
There's actually
shoes.
A chair and everything.
And what are they? $89.95, and
we got a 20% off. Scoozy shoes,
$90,
and he just brought in Al Bundy. Al Bundy is now working for us there. He's selling the shoes.
Really?
Yeah. Al Bundy,
including insults.
Yep. Absolutely.
Can you send your ex in there and still make fun of her?
Yes. Sir.
Nice.
I want you to meet Al Bundy. You're sitting there.
There's a compilation of Al Bundy on YouTube that's absolutely hilarious.
This is Joe Al Dion
Bundy.
Right?
Yeah. The big one-game football hero.
Hey.
Yeah. He's still living.
The goat.
The goat.
The goat.
Okay, I am being very serious though about the Scoozy shoes, guys. They are great. Now, for all of us on the East Coast, anglers will have 4 days to fish for red snapper.
4 whole days
in the South Atlantic next month.
Oh yeah, the weather forecast has come in for that day. Winds are out of the northeast at 40 to 70 miles an hour with 18 to 24 foot seas.
Yeah. And the name of it
with
is?
With a 3-second rollers.
Yeah. And the name of it is Joe Al Dion Bundy. That's going to be the longest name for a hurricane ever right there.
Right.
But us males got some after all.
And I did talk with someone last night, and they said they had called to try to book on one of the head boats. No, sorry.
Oh, yeah,
we're full.
That's over with.
Yeah. So.
Okay. The NOAA fisheries in the U.S. has announced, I'll give you the dates, will be July 10th, 11th, 12th, and 17th. You would have to be a computer illiterate not to know this because it's on every page, every fishing page anyway.
Speaking of the head boats real quick, are they still up or down? They down?
I don't know.
I couldn't answer that.
I don't know whether they're running or not.
I mean, I don't know how they could go out and make anything separating everybody by 6 feet apart. You're talking
charge more money.
Well, yeah, but
okay.
And you can't keep anything you catch anyway, so
charge more money.
Well, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of good reports from offshore.
6-hour boat ride.
I want to give this lady some recognition here. A young lady named Kelly Raiston. Raiston. She's with the Southeast Fisheries Policy Director of the American Sport Fishing Association, and she has filed grievances to try to get more days in for the East Coast.
Yep.
She is another one that, back when we had the Recreation Fishing Alliance stating that there's not enough good, solid data on the red snapper to justify them only allowing us 4 days to fish. And that's, a lot of us find it hard that you cannot drop a piece of bait down to catch a grouper.
It's exactly what Tim Altman just said.
Without a red snapper eating it up, and then a shark eating the red snapper before you get it out of the water.
Yep. Right. Hey, you got to pay the tax, man.
You got to pay the tax, man.
Yeah.
I know that. I did last night, big time.
Yeah, really.
God.
You mean it's only double? Nice.
Yeah, it's only double. But anyway, there does need to be more studies done, or a study done.
And I've seen where John Rutherford is, one of our representatives.
One that I support.
Pushing for a longer season for the East Coast.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Give us more days over here.
More days over here.
Ex-sheriff?
Yes.
Yes.
He's done a great job. Great job in Washington.
He's a little guy.
He's about mine your height.
Yeah, he's not a big guy.
I know it. So we're tall as somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, they are fighting it. They're trying to extend the days. So I'm looking at something else here. What else y'all got?
Jeff.
Joe.
When you posted those photos of them platies.
Right.
I've got 6 questions.
Okay.
And all with the same word.
I'll answer best I can.
Where?
Where was in the river.
Okay.
Okay.
Second question
not in the creeks.
Second question is where?
Where? About 2 feet of water.
Okay.
So they weren't in deep water.
Time of day?
Time of day.
Tide. Let's do tide.
That's what I'm trying to think. It was near the out. It was the bottom of the outgoing, beginning of the incoming.
Okay. Now, have the low tides been lower than normal? How do you find that?
They were coming in. What's today? Friday, and I worked when? Tuesday. You and I worked. So
yeah,
they were coming in Tuesday, and they were saying that there's a lot of fresh water out there in the river right now because of all this rain that we've had. Yeah.
Poor Charlie Polachek. He doesn't like low tides.
Oh, really?
No, he gets
stuck. Get caught again?
Yeah, caught again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No, sit there for
hour and a half. I saw somebody like this was I don't know maybe a month ago. They were over around White Shell, and that boat was
high and dry.
Yeah, it was only about 30 yards off of Heckscher, so I got sat there for a few hours. A buddy of mine called me, my buddy Wayne, and he's driving down Heckscher. He goes, "Man, there's a boat just sitting there." I go, yeah, and then I was like looking at the tide. I go, yeah, he's gonna be there for about 3 or 4 hours.
Thank God nobody came by and took a picture of Charlie. Usually on Facebook you can find the pictures of the boats.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've taken pictures going over the JTB Bridge.
JTB
over over the Intercoastal, and there'd be boats sitting up high and dry on one of the flats.
JTB.
Yeah, if you're going eastbound, over on the left, it dries up over there
before you hit the whoop-de-doos.
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't matter. You go across there right at 50 miles an hour. Put your car away, and it's
we're dragging a boat out there.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, on the bridge.
Yeah. That's where you go back into Tarpon Hole.
Yeah.
And bounce along.
But I've seen some boats stuck over there, but that's one thing. When you do go out on a boat. Sometimes I'm just going out for a little while. You don't bring water. You don't bring any supplies with you, because you're only going to be there for an hour or whatever. Something can happen. It's important to have water. Stay hydrated out there because it gets, brutally hot.
Yes.
And, your body needs that water. Always carry that on the boat.
Last couple of days have been real humid.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh yeah, but all the rain that we've had, and then all of a sudden it just jumped right on up.
Yep.
It's.
I mean, they were saying our high was like 91, but it still felt like 102.
Well, what was it? Somebody said that Florida is sort of like go ahead and jump in the shower, and instead of getting out and drying, just throw your T-shirt on, and that's what it feels like when you walk outside.
Right.
You'll be that wet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, the fish and the flounder. Well, let me go back to my original question. Was the tide lower than normal?
The tides, yes, have been a little bit lower than normal.
Okay.
But not drastically. It wasn't a major negative tide.
Right. No, there's no major tides one way or the other.
Yeah.
Darn, I tell you what, each segment seems to be going fast.
Right.
Arlington area, maybe?
Arlington area? No, those didn't come from the Arlington area.
904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 in Jacksonville, Florida. Streaming live on Facebook, Gone Fishing Show.
Hey, Janie, you still watching, sweetheart?
Michael Browning said make it part of the next stimulus package.
What's that, the cameras?
I guess.
No.
904-831-1023. Stand by. Be right back.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com. Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793. Heading out to Hexter Drive to fish? Then there's only one bait and tackle stop for you, and that's Browns Creek Fish Camp. They're located at 5212 Hexer Drive and have everything you need for a complete day on the water. Run out of bait while fishing? Well, Browns Creek Fish Camp is one of the few locations where you can pull your boat in and restock your bait supply. No boat? No worry. Browns has the finest docks to fish on, so you need to give those folks a call at 757-1600. A big supporter of the Recreational Fishing Alliance, Browns Fish Camp, 757-1600.
Do you have a boat? Then you need to know Shark Attack, a mobile marine service licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereos, water and waste systems, as well as complete or partial rewires. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspections. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709. And receive $50 off your first service call.
No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area. And that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today. Or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're back again.
Yes, we are.
Very exciting news here. You want to know what the exciting news is?
The RNC's coming to Jacksonville?
Break out your guns.
Done that. We
have Rick on the phone. That was the
professional bass fisherman.
Yeah, I want to hear him talk about Rodman Dam. I wonder if he fishes that much.
I don't think he fishes it a lot, but I bet he has.
He said he has.
Rick, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Good, man. How is it in Central Florida?
It's hot today.
Is it?
Hot. Yeah, it's real warm out here. But we've had a lot of rain, and so that causes a lot of water flow. These lakes, they really need it, though, so they're starting to fill up a little bit. And what that does is whenever you get a lot of water flow, the fish are going to start coming up, and they're going to start getting into the shallows. They're going to start getting underneath that gunk. And this is probably one of the best times, like I said last week, Get out that hollow belly frog. Get out that top water. Get in the shallows. It's time. It's time. If you like the fluke, right now's the time to fluke up shallow. It's time to get up in the shower.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Definition.
Definition of what?
Fluke?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard the term Rick Hale caught a fish. That's just a fluke.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this is an actual.
That sounds like a technique.
He'll have it come back in a minute. Just wait.
It must be a bass technique.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a jerk bait without, but it's a soft plastic, and you use it like a jerk bait. You can also let it fall. It mimics a bait fish.
Sort of like a tube.
Kinda.
Okay.
But it's shaped like a bait fish. You can have the solid tail or the split tail. Some people even use them as a trailer, but the fluke is a very, very unique lure that can be utilized in the shallows, and especially around hydrilla patches and bass patches.
See, Joe,
here we go.
I want to know when they made a copy of you. So they could have a jerk bait.
It took him a few minutes.
The Joe bait.
One finally, he had to think about it.
Oh no, I had it for a while.
I saw him over there. He had laid back, sort of. He was contemplating. He says, "Let me see. Let me figure this out. I got to come back."
Sure.
Then Rick called your name out, jerk. I said, "That's it."
We're going to call that the Joe bait from now on.
Joe bait. Joe bait.
But speaking of Rodman Dam is a very good area to fish. It has that that deep channel that runs through it, and you can also fish that downside. There's a
that deep channel, is that the river?
Good question. I was going to ask the same question.
What's that?
The deep channel, is that the river?
The actual river? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
How wide is it? Do you know? I mean, is it?
I don't know how wide the actual river is. I know it's pretty wide because when they do a drawdown, it draws down to the channel.
Rick, we lost you. Come back, Rick.
You're fading.
Oh, can you hear me?
There you go. We got you now.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure how wide that river is. I know it's pretty wide because when they draw it down to that river channel.
Oh, really?
And they do that once every 4 years. They just did it this last year. And that's probably one. You can't keep any fish that you catch during drawdown.
Really?
But, but if you want to go and get some big bass, man, when they draw down Rodman, it kind of makes all the bass bunch up to one area.
Yeah, I mean, they got to go somewhere.
That's right.
That's sort of like our tides up here. We have a 6-foot tidal change here in the Jacksonville area.
Big.
So you've got flats that are just basically mud flats at low tide, and up at high tide, those fish are running that whole grass line and everything. But at low tide, they got to go somewhere.
That's right. And I mean, I'm sure at high tide, whenever that water comes back, I'm seeing fish, like you said, go up on them flats, and they start feeding on everything that's up in there, moving around. So it's pretty much the same way. And right now, that's kind of what you have with the rain and freshwater.
I want to give a shout out real quick to Jerry Ford and Jim. I was wanting to get that out. Go ahead, Rick.
But in rain, you have kind of a similar situation. I mean, this water has gone down and gone down and gone down. Now you have rain, so you got this fresh water coming in, and it's starting to get up into areas that hasn't been in a while. So now these fish are coming up in them shallows and feeding. Same exact, kind of scenario from saltwater and the tide to freshwater when it rains.
Yeah.
Rick, I guess in the bass fishing, do y'all use soft plastics more so than the hard baits?
Depends on location. Up north they use a lot more hard baits.
Okay.
Because you have deeper water and things of that nature. Down here, with as much vegetation as you have, you use more soft plastic because you can run soft plastic weedless.
We lost you again, Rick. We're losing you again, buddy.
There he goes.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yep, you're back.
All right. With soft plastics, you can do them weedless. hard baits are real hard to go weedless on. They run trebles, So depending on cover.
Are your tackle stores down there having a hard time getting product out? I mean, hard bait products. We have a lot of plastics made here in Florida, awful lot. We have the probably one of the biggest ones that I know of, saltwater and freshwater assassin.
Yeah, bass assassin and saltwater assassin.
In Mayo, Florida.
Yep.
And there's actually a production company here in Jacksonville. I think Chris Cincy uses.
Yeah.
And his
Slayer products.
Slayer products, right? So I was just curious about the.
No, I mean they're loaded, and if you wanted hard baits, I mean even like just a hard crankbait. Once again, like you saying, a Florida local is American Tackle, which is in Oviedo, Florida. They make a hard crankbait. They make hard baits as well as soft plastics. Well, they're right here in Florida.
Well, now I was reading about them last night. They have a new, I guess it's new district representative or a new person that came over.
Darren.
He came over from
Oklahoma.
No, but he came over from what other company was it that produced hard baits?
I read something about it. I'm not sure exactly what the name was.
Yozuri. He came over from Yozuri.
Yozuri.
Yeah. Yeah, evidently Yozuri's having a hard time in the new world here. And but when I read about the company, it was mostly about rod components. I didn't know that they actually wholesale and made baits at all.
Oh yeah, they've got
you got the Bushido braid and
I'm saying they made they got fishing line. I'm sorry, and rod parts.
Yeah.
In other words, they're supposed to be.
They've got the blanks. The microwave guide systems is All American Tackle.
All American Tackle, right? Okay.
Well, and they also have like I said, they have soft plastics. They carry wave baits and wake baits. I'm sorry, wake baits. They make hard baits. They make soft plastics. They have all that. You can check that out. American Tackle does more than just rod building components, which they specialize in. And what's really cool is you can actually go and buy like a Bushido blank and have all the components, and you can actually put a rod together. It's great for if you're beginning. If you're trying to get into rod building, that's the place to go because you can buy the whole kit.
Yep.
And you don't have to invest a bunch of money to try to see if that's what you want to do.
Let me ask you a quick question, Rick. What is your procedure? You fish docks, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I fish docks, grass, hydrilla.
What is your procedure on docks? Do you go under them? Do you go to them?
First, I go outside of them.
Okay.
And I'll target outside of them before I just go right into the middle.
Okay.
And then I go as far as deep. And what I do is when I go to a dock, I target the outside of them, and then I start picturing where everybody else has probably fished this dock, and I try to go further.
Okay.
A lot of people don't pitch inside there and everything else, but if you go all the way back, like especially if there's a seawall, oh my gosh, if there's a seawall and you can get to the back of that dock and hit that seawall, oh, money.
Yeah.
That's
people won't reach all that.
I
the last
definitely will
flounder
agree
I
with
caught
that.
was on a seawall where I had actually thrown it. It got into the person's yard grass.
And just let it drop back down.
And I brought it and dropped back down.
Yep.
And on the second turn, boom.
Yeah.
That's where that flounder came from.
That's what I've done a lot of times. And sometimes I didn't mean to do it. It was accidentally. I go to cast and it go on top of the dock.
By accident.
But when I just, take it to jerk it off before it gets hooked up and it hits that water and falls in that water, it'll strike. And
you're right
because they're thinking it's something natural just jumped in the water and they're going after it.
Exactly. If you go and you get, like you said, if you get on top of that dock or something, reel it kind of slow.
Let it drop.
It fall. Yeah, let it fall. Let it drop down there because it's like you're saying. They think it's something that just fell in the water, and they will.
And they go,
nail it.
Yeah. But let it rest for a second, and then just give it a quick pop, little twitch.
Now
get a little movement like
I
it
have
was
gotten
stunned.
several thank yous from the owners of the docks. They'll say, "Hey, Thanks for that lure again there, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate that lure. You just
that
got
was
hooked
that
up
was
on my
a
dock.
$8 lure you just gave me. Loved
Yeah,
it.
I try not to do that too much.
Rick, how's everything else going, buddy?
Oh, man, we're doing great.
Tell everybody what time in the morning they need to tune in and see what's going on.
Tune in, Sutherland Outdoors at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. We'll be at Lake Panasoffkee this week.
And where you heading for Tennessee?
In October.
Oh, that's not until October. Okay, brother.
Just
I'm going to see you before then.
Bring an extra set of teeth with you, bud. All right.
God
Rick
bless
Sutherland,
Tennessee
we appreciate
Tech.
it.
Love
904
Tennessee Tech.
831
I love those Tennessee girls.
Stand by, we'll be right back.
As we enter into our new normal, we find some things changing, like the basic handshake. It's just not sanitary. So what will take its place? Will we begin a new tradition? The solemn sharing of our hand sanitizer? Perhaps we can begin the practice of reaching up and touching the insides of our feet together. You know, as long as we have on shoes. Maybe a throwback to the 80s and do a little bumping of hips. Whatever the new normal looks like, we'll adapt. This message brought to you by...
As we get back to normal, Jacksonville Cake Decorating Supplies is here for your baking needs. Jacksonville Cake Decorating Supplies has everything you need to bake your own cakes and cupcakes. Jacksonville Cake Decorating Supplies can help the do-it-yourselfer, or you can order your next event cake with them. Jacksonville Cake Decorating Supplies, 5547 Fort Caroline Road, just off University Boulevard. They even teach cake decorating classes. Book yours today. Call 513-4865. 513-4865 or visit JacksonvilleCakeSupplies.com.
These are unprecedented times which are causing a lot of stress and financial worry for millions of Americans. But here's some good news. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, Optima Tax Relief can reduce the stress in your life by helping you resolve your tax debt right from the safety of your own home. Make no mistake, you don't want to ignore the IRS right now. They can take your paycheck and everything you work so hard for. But with Optima on your side, you may qualify for help that saves you thousands. Their tax professionals specialize in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for taxpayers across the nation. So now's the time for tax help you need, for tax help you trust. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders, for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
I've always wanted to learn another language, so I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and soon you're putting words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. I can't wait to use my Spanish skills in real life. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com or download the Babbel app. That's BABBEL.com.
Here's a message from Sharon Mills, Realtor with Watson Realty Corporation. While we're all faced with challenges dealing with the unanticipated COVID-19 virus, Sharon Mills hopes you remain safe, healthy, and most of all, encouraged. This drastic shift in lifestyle can cause a lot of stress. While most of us have never experienced anything like this pandemic, think of the difficult things we've already conquered. Although we couldn't see the forest for the trees, we remained standing and found the worst behind us. This too shall pass. Don't lose sight of your hopes and dreams. This is a time to dream bigger, for this is America, where dreams never die. On the other side of this, let's not just exist, but thrive. Remember, those who keep moving and have faith when everyone else stops will get closer to their dreams faster. Sharon Mills Realtor wants to hear your dreams. Call her. She's there for you at 904-534-6087. 534-6087.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Darn it, I tell you what. We got a caller on the line who loves sparkly boats. She loves sparkly bass boats.
Right?
Yeah. She's got a sparkly kayak.
She got a sweet kayak.
And she's talking to somebody. I don't know who
she ain't paying us no attention.
No, shit.
Pam.
Hey,
Pam.
Pam.
I don't hear anything.
Beautiful
She don't
Pam.
hear anything. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute, Pam.
Producer's turning the button, so, okay, I bet she can hear us now.
Yep, I can hear you now.
She hears
Thank
us
you.
now.
I was telling everybody how beautiful you were, and you didn't hear a word of it I said.
Oh, that's okay.
But we're not going to repeat it.
That's okay. That's okay. I got friends listening, so I'll know. Hey, we're headed to, I've been on the road all day, and we did a time change, unfortunately. That's why I'm calling so late, because all of a sudden I realized, I go, oh, my alarm didn't go off.
You must be
And
What are
going
you
west.
going to? She's going to Louisiana, I bet.
Louisiana.
Almost.
That's Louisiana.
Almost. I'm going to Navarra, which is by Destin, between Destin and Pensacola.
That's
Well,
Navarre.
Oh, okay.
Navarre.
Navarre. There you go. Thank
Where
you.
are you going snapper fishing?
You got it. I'm going for red snapper. So stoked.
Nice.
That's right. I'm going to be, this is, you know me, I'm 99% CPR. Catch, photograph, and release.
Yeah, not this weekend, huh?
There are 2 snapper down there that have my name on them.
Girl. Well, I'm going to tell you
Rick's
what.
losing it.
If you could get at least 3 miles off, get 3 miles, 3.5 miles.
She can go that in about 45 minutes.
Yeah. You're in the kayak, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you're in the kayak, 3.5 miles out, drop an anchor.
No.
Oh, no, you don't do that in a kayak.
Oh, that's what I always did. Because when it would get hot,
Is that-
I'd kind of flip over and get wet, and then I'd get back in
I was
again.
going to say, is that why you're always upside down?
Pam, have you ever
crazy.
joined the Upside Down Club?
Yes, I have.
That a girl.
We call it the turtle. I have turtled in Pompano twice.
Yeah, but that was
Oh, yeah.
probably at the beach. So
I think Rick's underwear is
Yes,
tight or
coming
something.
in-
I don't know what's going on with Rick.
Coming in with breakers. It was.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't count that. That's
Oh, okay. Then no, I have not.
yeah. Just to be out in the water and just flip all of a sudden, because you didn't, your weight wasn't
have
right.
never-
and, yeah,
I have never done that. Even fighting fish, I've never done that.
yeah. And Pam's caught
But
big
I was,
fish
when
out of
I
a
was
kayak.
when I was a kid, I was on swim team, and then before I got tall, I was a diver. So maybe you have body memory that controls your body to keep you balanced. I don't know, maybe.
Rick has that issue.
But anyhow, I'm so.
I have
what's
body
your
memory.
favorite-
Every morning,
Sweet body
I have to
memory.
ask you
8:45 regularly.
Guys, what is your favorite rig for red snapper?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I'd say 6-ounce egg weight. Maybe a 5 to a 6-aught circle.
Okay.
Some 60 or 80 pound leader material.
Yeah.
And probably a 40 pound.
No, at least 40
Line?
pound line.
Yeah, I got on my flat line
Yeah.
for like what am I saying, kingfish. I have 40 plus the kingfish rig. For my jigging line, I got 60, and for my bottom line, I've got what do I have? I think 40 again.
Okay. Yeah, it depends.
But I can figure it out.
The conditions.
What do you use in bait?
Well, I'm going to use bait on my flat line and the one I drop to the bottom, but I'm going to jig in the middle because I get bored if they don't hit right away.
Okay. I saw some pictures of I can't remember who it was, but they were jigging, and they said they never even picked up a piece of bait.
Yeah.
They caught all their fish with a vertical jig.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to be fishing with my friend who I always call Ginu Paul, and Derek Benton, who's going to do a tournament the following weekend out here. So I'm pretty stoked. I haven't fished with both of them together in probably about 4 years.
Well,
so it's going to be fun to go offshore together again.
I'm going to tell you right off the bat, be darn careful because there is some large, toothy creatures out that way. I'm just, I'm not trying to spook you anything, but yeah, there's some big ones out there.
There's big ones.
Some nice hammers. There's some big hammers out that way,
You
too.
know what? I used to go surfing every day as a kid, and never was scared.
Yeah.
Never scared till I got into a helicopter and went over the beach.
I know.
It's all what's really down there.
Then you see what's really swimming around while you're surfing and your feet are hanging over that board.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s. Oh, my God.
Yeah, now I got a longboard. I sort of like to lay on it without anything hanging off.
I'll tell you what, if people would ever take a helicopter ride before they went swimming, they would never go swimming in the beach.
Well, we're off the beach last year fishing, and this girl on a paddleboard paddles out. And we're probably 150 yards off the beach and around pogey pods and stuff. And this girl paddles out there in a paddleboard, and all of a sudden she puts her paddle down and dives in the water and starts swimming around and gets back on her paddleboard, and she's like swimming around a pogey pod. Like, that's not too brilliant.
Pam,
I turned on my video. I was like, man, if she gonna get ate by a shark, I'm gonna get it.
I know your boss is a manufacturer, or he produces or a lot of his own tackle. But are you having as much problems as we are up here trying to get tackle?
Oh, my gosh. At the shop, it's a good thing that Mr. Lee just had a big shipment in from Asia. But Shimano, my shop looks like I had a fire sale on Shimano.
Yeah.
And we have probably one of the biggest selections of Shimano in Central Florida. And it looks horrible. I've got tons of pen.
I got tons of pen. No Shimano. My new favorite company on their upper line. Now they have a horrible lower line, but they got a great upper line now. It's Tsunami. I love the new Tsunami reels. I think they're a really quality reel.
I need to get an 8,000.
And I might have one left.
I have a 4,000 Tsunami that I'm testing for them with tarpon, and so far it's held up well.
Oh, I've got their offshore combos. We can't keep them in the store. We're selling.
Pam, you're using a 4,000 for tarpon?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Because they pull the boat around.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But
it's not like I'm on a bridge or a boat that's anchored. I just let them pull me around, and I'll be honest with you guys, I do not target the monster tarpon because I don't want to spend 2.5 hours trying to get fish to the side of the boat.
Right.
It's not fair to the fish, and it's not fair to me. If I get a big one, I only use like 30 or 40 pound leader because if a big one hits, I want them to break off. Like I want to see a couple jumps and then break off.
But in my store, my two front cases are nothing but Tsunami, and I haven't heard from a Tsunami rep in 3 to 4 weeks.
Really, mine was just in this week.
So I haven't even heard from mine. We sent an order in to Big Rock.
Oh, Big Rock. Big Rock is 4 to 6 weeks behind. I talked to them the other day.
6 weeks ago is when my order went in.
Well, I sent a Rapala order in. Guys, for grouper season, I sent a Rapala order in March. I still don't have it. They said they're just barely starting on March now.
Have you heard?
But a lot of these companies, to their defense, a lot of these companies were shut down too until they could figure out what to do with this virus.
And
what virus?
And and all the anglers were fishing. So you had sales, but not,
exactly
receivables.
No receivables. And I went and did
sort of hard to get sales without receivables.
Went to Academy. Never seen so many empty pegs in my life. Never seen anything like it. But I was just curious if y'all were having the same problems as we are up here.
Yeah. Well, so we have a blessing where we do work with a lot of local vendors. So, and I know they're worldwide, but DOA, I mean, they came to my rescue. Oh, gotta go.
No. Keep talking.
We got a few seconds.
DOA did what now? They came through?
DOA got to my rescue and sent me their shipment right away. And Miralore, LNS, those guys are amazing. I get my stuff literally within 72 hours of my order.
Wow.
They're just an amazing company.
I'm going to talk to Eddie on that.
Is second to none.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Pam, thank you for calling. I can't not wait to see your post on the red snapper.
Okay. Well, the next 2 months, guys, after next weekend, I'm on your coast, so hopefully we can hook up.
We're going to see if we can't get you in the studio.
Send us some pictures of your snapper there that you get, and we'll be in good shape.
Okay.
All right, kiddo.
All right,
Take
baby.
care.
Give us a call, 831-1023. We got one more segment, and we'll be right back.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there a fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways: style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business, and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847. Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials, from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the Fat Cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're back for our last segment here.
Yep.
I want to thank everybody. Our store is continuing to do great, and I really thank everybody for the great support that we've gotten, and I thank everybody for working with us about the face mask. Again, everybody who works for me is basically 65 and older. I think Joe is the kid of the group.
I was only 66.
Right. And so, and all of us have some type of underlying health issues. So,
yes, we're old.
Yeah. So if we get the virus, it's candy bar the door for us.
Yeah.
We're not like some of the younger people that can fight it off. And I want to thank everybody. I had one of my biggest months. Of course, it was, you know, you can understand that, but it was so big, I couldn't believe it. And
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
But,
well, I mean, people don't have anything else to do. Let's go fishing.
I'm hoping.
And with the water as clean as it is,
I'm hoping this company Eddie was talking about, we can get a hold of them and try to get some more tackle in.
Yep,
it'd be nice. Be real nice.
I know Spencer had some stuff on. He was catching some really good fish.
I'll tell you what,
at the beach.
Well, Spencer
in, whiting, trout, flounder.
Yeah, Spencer must have had a really good day because he came in and bought bait, and then he sent me a text, which I didn't see till real late that night. Are you going back to the store?
Right.
So I guess he wanted to get more bait, and but I read it 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. So imagine it was. Is that your new one, Joe?
No.
No? Okay. Joe got a new computer on. He got an expensive one. As I'm hoping that we could start having guests in here. I need to check with. I need to call John Beatus and find out what the situation is, because I would love to have Pan in here. I want to start bringing some reels and rods in that are new ones and showing them online.
Show them off a little bit.
Show them off a little bit. Yes.
I'm going to bring Gavin in. Yeah, we need a junior angler in here.
Yeah, we need a junior angler in
here.
He's
been catching some good fish.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Got a nice 22-inch flounder.
Some of Kapler's, Eddie's family and their young people that are doing so good.
Well, Crew is his nephew. That's DJ's son.
Right.
Elijah is Eddie's son.
Right.
He's more into skateboarding and surfing than fishing. But
so that's who
Crew's all about fishing.
Okay, so that's who Eddie built the skateboard ramp for. Was his son
Elijah? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. As long as you're into something else.
I don't know what they feed that boy, and I'm glad I don't have his food bill.
I know he's grown.
He's only, I think, 14, and he's about 6'1", and that boy's a beast.
Yeah, my grandson got to start playing ball again. They lost. They lost the game. I don't know what the final score was, and he was 0 for 2. He had a shot down third base line. They got him out, and he popped up with runners second and third. But he made some great plays at third base. So, but it's so exciting to be back out watching the kids play ball, skateboard, do whatever. You know, as grandparents, we were pushed aside and didn't see our families for 6-7 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
And
I didn't see my grandkids, and you know.
So take them out fishing, people. Take those kids out and enjoy it, because you'll be surprised how fast time goes by.
I'm fishing the Jacksonville Elite Redfish Tour tomorrow.
Okay.
And that's out of Palms. And by the way, I went to Palms a few nights ago. Had dinner. I took one of my flounders that I had filleted out.
So Jacksonville Elite's going out of Palms.
Going
now.
out of Palms. And
I would nothing against Palm Valley. I think Palm Valley has a great place.
The ramps are horrendous. It's horrible out there. You know, you've got all these boats. They're trying to launch with one ramp. You know, it's just it's not that.
So I was always curious.
It's like Trout Creek, same thing.
Yeah. You wait and wait and wait. Well, the thing, Trout Creek, if you go over the bridge at Trout Creek, there's another little ramp over to the left.
Unfortunately, at the present time, there's no parking at Beach Boulevard. It has a beautiful ramp, no car, no nothing. But
they got more. They got more ramp at your place than they do parking. You know,
Yep.
The ramps are bigger than the parking place.
Yep.
And I think there's only maybe 3 or 4 spots for a car. Everything else is all boat and trailer. And if you get caught in boat and trailer, you know what happens. Is being.
Do they tow it or they ticket you?
We got a ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, we get a ticket. And
But what we did is we put 3 cars
down
or 2 cars in one spot. You know, which you're still.
Well, it's Jackson Beach Police Department patrols.
I wish they would start doing that at the Arlington boat ramp.
That would be
because people, there's not a lot of boat parking spots there, and you got. Cars pull up and
I'm sorry, but
park there, and
only at 3:00 in the morning do they do anything officially in Jacksonville.
Right.
And,
they do it while you're asleep. So yeah.
What can you say?
I know.
But we do have a great police department, though. Seriously, I'm being serious. I support
Well, I
the
do
place.
know where the dinosaur winded up. Remember the old dinosaur off Beach Boulevard? I know where it winded up.
Where's that?
On top of the thing at Hemming Park. That's where they replaced it with the dinosaur.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. Yep.
They got the dinosaur on top of the.
They must have snatched it in front of that building over on Beach then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So.
All right, guys.
I just I don't know. It's a mess. It's just a mess.
And I've gotten a lot of compliments on our front page about our governor, in which we were fortunate in a very close, tight election.
Yep.
And this is not a political speech or anything, but I do thank the good Lord for Ron DeSantis, but for recognizing that fishing is a major outlet, and he keeping open fishing for mental health reasons, for people can get out, so people can get out and spend time with family, but you're scattered away from other people. I was a little scared at one time that the people going down partying down at our sandbar area, what's going to have consequences, but evidently everybody came to their senses and stopped doing it,
we're not in virus season now. We're in riot season right now.
Yeah, now there'll be something else.
Yeah, and it's all to squash November, and Sunday there's a big boat parade.
Big flotilla will be Sunday.
Yep.
And I wish people would just go fishing.
Yeah.
The heck with all this other stuff.
Go to Rick's Bait and Tackle and buy you some bait.
But you can go fishing. But do have to be aware of what's going on out there, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for you just to be bent down tying your shoe, and they're going to wake up one day and they go, why can't I do this anymore? 904-831-1023.
That's the number to call next week.
Yep.
Well,
you can call it now if you want to. We ain't going to answer it.
Nope.
But all three of us will be back again next week.
Okay.
And I'm heading to the baseball field.
Okay.
That's where I'm going quickly.
All right.
Have
Get
fun.
your umbrella. It's raining.
Oh, I hope it's not.
Good day.